listening. Yep. This is Fifth Avenue, New York City. And of course, if you don't live in New York City and you come to visit this clean city, see, spray bottles and everything's out. I don't understand this stuff. How one of these lines get to sleep deep in a cut. See, look at him. Way up under that tree, just a chilling. While the other one, and believe me, they are different. It's not like somebody made a mold and they poured two lines. Those are stone carved guardians of Africa. Straight from Africa. And that's Stephen Schultz Library. If you come to New York City, make sure you visit this library over here. You see? Whoa. And then you move on down Fifth Avenue after you come out of there and you go visit the ugly Empire State Building. But if you don't want to visit the ugly, that's the Bank of America building. When you get out of the library, you take a left and turn onto 42nd Street right there at the corner. And down there, you'll find the Chrysler building. Hey, matter of factly, why talk about it? Let's be about it. Usually I go down this side of the street, but let's go down this side so you can see a few more of the plaques that I haven't published lately. Very telling signs, I must say. Okay, so I guess usually they come up the street because that's upside down. Yeah, so you can read that. Am I gonna walk backwards? No, I'm not gonna walk backwards down the street. Shit. What you think this is, some Rosicrucian or some Freemason type thing? Hey. Let's see if we can take this down the street. You know, just a few things. And most of my videos, I do them so you can sit at a computer or project it on some kind of television and sit your ass down and teach your children something. You know, that's what I do. This has got good audio and good video. So sit yourself down, teach your children a few things. This is West 41st. Yeah, this is on West 41st Street. And the college that's on this street is Berkeley College. You see? Okay, that's... Yeah. Okay, so what's going to happen now is that you're going to have to turn these around. I'm going to walk down the street and just keep going. After I show you the Chrysler Building, matter of fact, let me turn these around like I've been doing. You have to turn that one around. I ain't going back to it. I mean, you get the general idea and the specifics. So, buy some good audio and visual equipment. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. And the more support I get, the more relevant stuff I'll bring you, pumpkin heads. That's for the ladies. Men, you're just punks. That's right. I'm feeling generous this morning, so I'm giving you solid knowledge straight from the street that houses Berkeley College, 1931. That would make it the year that the Empire State Building was built, was completed. The Chrysler Building, on the other hand, was completed the year before, which was 1930. And we're going to take a quick look at the Chrysler Building. Though I'm sure you have seen it before, we're going to take a quick look. Right? Okay. So as we continue our walk here, and me gabbing, running my mouth. Well, American flag there. A little something, something. And all of these, see those plaques going down? All those spots. Make sure you don't have oh boy. And we have what I And if I did something wrong where you can't see something, let me know. And this is not all of them. I think it continues all the way down that street too. But no, I'm not going down there. Yeah. I'm not going that way. Whoa. there's an interesting bust, not a bust, but a sculpture of a, what's that? Chimpanzee. And the chimpanzee in that sculpture is sitting down and looking at a clean skull of a human being. And he's looking at it as if to say, is this, I don't know what he's saying, but he's wondering deeply about it. Chrysler Intrepid. I think this car was so revolutionary when Chrysler came out with it. But one thing I always said about it, and that was, it was too long. Lo and behold, I think it was about a year or two later, Chrysler released the I don't think it was the Avenger, but it was a car that was smaller than it and much more rounder. And I think that car shape, as, yeah, you can look it up and you will see it. I think that car shape has been translated by so many automakers. Up until today, that design looks just as modern as I thought it would look if they had designed the Intrepid that way originally. But someone was working in the sense of Lee Iacocca. Yeah, a very smart man. Was working in the sense of Lee Iacocca. And I don't think it's the Avenger, but you look at it. The Dodge, oh boy, the name is right on my tongue. Nice and round. And you'll see Mazda, you'll see all those car company. One Vanderbilt place. Yep. And they're still waiting to put stuff in there. Yeah. You'll see all those car companies. All these shapes came from that Chrysler. And I'm not going to say definitively that it came from Chrysler, because it's a throw-up between Mazda and Chrysler. But most cars you see today with that rounded, very symmetrical design. You'll see it come either from the Mazda 626 or the redesign of the Intrepid established thing, because we was coming from Park Avenues, Cadillacs, you know, the long Cadillacs, and Lincolns, and that's where it went there. And then I said to myself, boy, that car looks so smart. And immediately I said, it should look, they should have designed it like that. But the Chrysler I'm talking about, I think it's the Avenger. Whoa, no, it's not the Avenger. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Not gonna try too hard. Might remember it. See? That's a Honda there, and that's a Nissan. But those are brand new ones. But if you look at the older Honda and Nissan, you'll see what I'm talking about and what needed to be done, and Chrysler did it. So we are on Madison Avenue now. Take you on a walk. Little walk around. Why am I taking a little walk around? Sometimes it's good to just sit back and watch how traffic flows in different parts of the world and just relax, meditate, and bring yourself into, no, I'm not going to show you these. Like I said, it continues. And like I said, I wasn't going to go down the street. But I want to show you guys the sculpture in closing. There's so many things right around this library that you should see. Yeah, but here he is. Mr. Chimpanzee. There the skull is. The glare is such that you can't really see it. So, but if you just pay attention. Oh, if I move around carefully, I could give you an idea of how intensely he's looking at this skull. And I was fascinated. I came walking up the store from the street from there, and when I got here, and he's sitting on books, right? And that one says Darwin, and yeah, that one says Darwin. So it's a play on evolution versus the Bible, I would say. Most definitely, because the Bible is the ultimate book. The Quran is the ultimate book. The Torah is the ultimate book. One and the same. All, if we are to put them together, written by Abraham. Yeah, Daddy Abraham. Good Sunday morning to all. And peace, love. And this young lady is setting up for the day. See that? This is what I'm talking about. That's the essence of what I'm talking about. A neighborhood that you can just sit down. As we move into August, that's what it is. Perfect sunroof day. The sun isn't beaming. There is clouds up there to mask the sun enough so you can sit in that convertible. Yeah, most people would say, oh, I want to go to California and drive in a convertible. The sun is so hot in California sometimes. You can't do that. But that's it. CLS 550. Yeah.